everybody, and welcome to another stream of Barotrauma. We're gonna continue work on our sub. I'm just checking the Discord channel. Oh boy, my Discord channel, or let's say our Discord channel. There's been people posting stuff in, especially kudos to Silly Warlock for helping me out. So let's see what we're gonna try and do today. I do admit I didn't have much time. Actually, I didn't have the time to go through things that I've planned to check for Barotrauma and maybe learn something. But anyway, let's open the sub. So, number 3. Now I've been constantly thinking if I should make a is it gonna load up? Okay. If I should make views, come on, links. Oops. The reactor to flood automatically in case there's a fire. And I still cannot decide, darn it. We have to redo a few things. If we want to do that, let's see. Oh, somebody else wrote something else. Fusion control is done by the reactor auto mode, but I don't want to do that. I don't know. You know, automating everything, it's gonna make the play not so interesting anymore. There must be things going on up on the sub. So I want a factor of randomness here, and a factor of, you know, having to constantly check the systems and be on your toes to actually keep things in order on the sub as much as it is possible in Barotrauma. So I don't want to, honestly, I don't want to make the reactor automatic. I'm gonna keep it like this for the time being, though there is one advantage we would get with automating the reactor. We could get a free button. Where is it? We could get a signal out. Number 3. Velocity in what the heck? Transducer. They've changed something in regards to this in the previous updates. But hey, there, Kilth. Jeez, Louise, mate, long time no see. Yeah, how are you, man? I'm just checking. I'm checking the Discord here. Oh, now he doesn't want to. How can I get the Discord over? Haha! Like that. I'm gonna set this up, but I don't want to. Yeah, I'm alright as well. Been busy myself too. So yeah, I think we're on the same page, same let's say amount of trouble and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm fine, man. I'm great. So. Turbine rate, fusion control is done by the reactor auto mode. The formula is load value, max reactor power. Oh, wait a second. We are gonna change the maximum reactor power. Divided, times 100, which can be shorted to load value. Divided by 100 if max reactor power is 10,000. Well, the maximum reactor power is 6,000 on this sub. And it's done that way deliberately, because it cannot power all the systems up. Yeah, it cannot power everything up, but that's why you have to invest into the reactor and shut down a few systems, at least from the start. So, suggestions. Into captain's storage, put some wires, screwdriver, wrench, handheld sonar. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Seal is always on top. Wires. I'm gonna put in... Wait. No, 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 no. Come on. Ah! Open. Oh! I could maybe even put in more ammunition, I'm not sure. There's like, okay, fine. Open. Yeah, we're gonna put a few wires in. Red wires. Let's say we're gonna put in 8 wires. You can open with E key. Oh, okay, thanks. Screwdriver, alrighty. Let's screw it. Yeah, silly, I'm just putting stuff in that you've wrote here. Good thinking, man. Wrench. Handheld sonar. Yeah, the things that the captain needs. Plus a battery. We'll have just one. So it's gonna be, we'll have to go run around and fill it all the time, but that's fine. I like doing that, you know, checking stuff on the sub. Into medical, diving mask, health scanner, sure. Where do you want it? So it won't get stolen immediately. And there is one thing. I think I did actually close the access. These doors can only be opened by captain, security, and medic. So only medic is gonna have access, and I think it's the same here. Yeah, medic, captain, security. I could also do it for this. But you know what I'm worried about? If you don't have... Well, actually the captain can do it. But if you don't have a medic on board, there's gonna be trouble with getting supplies. Do I see a wire? I see a wire. I hate to see a wire. Well, actually, you can go that way. And then up. Alrighty. Emergency turret power switchboard, invulnerable to EMP. Yeah, well, we could do that, but that would be a bit of a cheesing there. You know what happened with the diving masks? People were using it and they died. I mean, I can put them more in. I can put in a few. Why not? Diving. You know what? I'll put 4 in. Though 2 is gonna be enough. Oxygen. Because we still need to produce something, you know. Now, diving suits, are they everywhere? They are. Pretty much we are filled on diving suits. You know, there's only one issue. Usually we have 10 people on board, or at least that's kind of a plan. But we don't have enough lockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 7 dive suit lockers. Diving suit lockers. I had another one here that was 8. So that's 4, 5. Well, actually, yeah, 5, 6, 7. There should be more. Is the one dive suit locker empty? Yeah, I think it is. This one's empty. This one is empty. Because the plan is to you know, get the resources and produce everything. At least that's how it gets fun. Otherwise we'll just be producing ammunition, maybe some explosives, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it as it is. So, should we make an emergency turret power switchboard? Invulnerable to EMP, can't use relays, so hex it is. Can't use relays. The only place where we could put those would probably be somewhere in this area. So if they cannot be shot by EMP, we actually have to turn it off. I mean, we have to switch the thingy off. Vulnerable to EMP. Where should I do that? And another empty in fabrication. Oh yeah, there's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8. I think we had 10. I'm not sure. I think we had one here, and definitely there was one in this room. But yeah. Wait, Silly posted some pictures here. What the heck? Switchboard where I put it. Oh, you made some small supercapacitors there. Did I move that? Why do you want to have the switch here? Where the heck is the switchboard? I mean, here. Oh, there's just one supercapacitor, right? Or more. Wait a second. Recharge rate at 100. So you want the supercapacitor to be hooked to the big battery. There is 1 main and 6 mini. I don't know. I will definitely not let people rewire stuff on the sub. It's just a no-go. Just forget about it. It's not gonna happen. There definitely nobody's gonna get the chance to rewire the sub, because we'll never finish the campaign and they will fuck up everything. That's what they do. It's just a lost cause, man. Sorry. I could make a switch here, so I would switch to emergency system for firing in case everything goes to hell. And we could put, oh boy, 2 supercapacitors. Let's say we put 2 supercapacitors somewhere, probably here. Yeah, that bottom airlock is so sexy. Yeah. Or we could put the supercapacitors, let's say, here. That's also an option. It's gonna be a pain to repair them, though. I mean, I could easily get rid of these two. Let's see, open. Yeah, this is where we have this equipment. Yeah, I was thinking about it, that we could put some storage in. Maybe put some safes in. Captain and security, they only have access to this one. Oh, no. How's this thing called? Security locker, I think. Yeah, secure steel cabinet. Yeah, well, this is where we'll get the stuff up on the sub, most likely. I mean, most likely. Usually there's a lot of stuff that comes up on the sub. That's why I actually made this one very close. Because we usually take... Yeah, well, I'll put 2 in. It's not gonna look nice. This doesn't look well. This would look better, I think. Damn it. What if we put something else there? Machine equipment. No matter what I stick in here, it's not gonna fit. Is there a ward where I could get all cabinets? Seems like they're all of the same. Well, we cannot put that here. We could figure something out. Just a second. Ice cube, ice pillar. I was hoping that I'll have some time. Yeah, we'll definitely go for a new campaign. I've been planning for that for a long time. I was just a bit... During the summer I didn't play either. And now we're definitely gonna go for a new campaign. There's a lot of new stuff was added to the game. Ticket. Ticket dispenser. No. Okay, fine. And howdy there, Echo. X-ray screen. Oh, where's that hospital bed? Where's the hospital bed? Oh yeah. This is where Silly is gonna perform his magic. Okay. Where the heck are the other cabinets? Shuttle battery. Yeah, man, I already forgot what I was looking for. Just joking. The freaking cabinet structure, no. Decorative, no. Well, I guess we'll have one safe that's gonna constantly be full. But that's fine. If we put another one in, it's just not gonna be aligned. It looks like crap, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like crap. If it would be here, so this beam is in between, that would look kinda okay-ish. So should I leave it like that? I think it looks best if there's only one safe, the left one. Oh well, for the time being I'm gonna leave it as it is. What else? Spare ID cards for maids and security. Why would we need that, silly? Tested that relay supercapacitor idea works with new turrets. I don't know. Supplies cabinet where the emergency light is. Like up here. No, that's not gonna look nice. The issue is that if you have things that are clickable close to the these doors, you know, it's extremely hectic to click, especially when somebody has a ping higher than 2, maybe 300. You cannot freaking open the doors. So I don't want to put anything close. We're gonna leave it as it is. This lamp, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. I would only have engineer creds. Ah, okay. So what kind of ID card? How can I give you the ID card? This ID card will let most of the right provided the door is in a rusted shut. How can I get a captain? How can I get an ID card? Let's say we'll have 4 additional ones. Oops. I cannot select it. So how can I say this one is for a medic? Ah, place in the air. It's gonna be somewhere on the map. It's gonna be somewhere on the map and it's gonna be part of the sub. I cannot place it. Two, three, four. Small item ID card, disallowed upgrade sprite depth. No idea how to change that. No idea whatsoever. Ah. So that should do it. Make extra security, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, god damn it. Fucking shit. Yeah, you cannot do it that way either. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm really tired of this game sometimes. Get rid of this shit. For fuck's sake. Oh, why cannot it work by logic? Fuck me. Security. Shit crap. Okay. Medical. Now what? You need to take one and save an item assembly. And how do I save it as an item assembly? Top left the button. Ah. ID card, security. ID card need. Now I cannot even check if it's the right thing, or actually I can. No, I cannot. Well, we can check it. We can check it like this, I guess. Okay. I hope it works. God damn it. Enough of the ID cards. Oh right, that is assuming players can. Yeah, rewiring. Players are not gonna be rewiring anything. Just forget about that. We already know it's never gonna work out. So fighting the black Molochs, is that what you think? That's why we need holy crap, how's it called? The capacitors. The invulnerable to EMP capacitors. Let's say we put this one up here, though we actually don't need a medical thingy. Yeah, well, we'll keep it. We'll keep it for the time being. Let's make 2 super capacitors here. This will have to be repaired a lot. We could put one on top of each other. That would work. I don't know if we actually don't need because now this is automatically gonna be flooded if there's fire inside, so we don't need that many fire extinguishers, right? We're gonna keep one here because you never know. We're gonna get rid of that one. I think that's good. Now we can place 2 super capacitors up on this in this area. Kind of like that. How did I put them together here? Yeah, I kind of disguised them. Oh, you know what's gonna be an issue? We'll need an additional battery. If this is going to be invulnerable to EMP, we'll have to power it somehow, and that power should come in through the battery, which is also invulnerable to EMP. Right? So we'll need to put a battery somewhere. Now the only safe place is here, which is actually full. The second safest place is up here. Then it's this area and engineering, though through here there's no water going down. Through engineering there is water coming down if this part of the sub floods, which does flood a lot of times. So we should put another battery somewhere here. Somewhere here is no space, and it would also look like crap. I'm just thinking when we get into the situation where we actually get attacked by a Moloch, by a black Moloch, I mean. This might require some tweaking, to be honest. Hey, there, Chili! Adding battery seems... Yeah, you know what happens when the EMP hits? We also lose engine power. Nuclear reactor goes down, usually. So that means we won't get any power anyway, so we have to have something stored. You know? The whole electrical system goes down. So, yeah, but what if the capacitors are flooded, which usually are? Okay, then we're gonna leave it without the battery. The only issue is, where are we gonna fill the supercapacitors from? And I would go from the from this battery. Yeah, okay, the reactor stays on, that's true, but nothing gets through the junction boxes. So it might be best if we hook this up to the big battery. Or if we hook it straight to the reactor and I just make a switch. Yeah, the turbo battery, right? And they go straight on the turbo battery. The issue is gonna be if the turbo battery is gonna be damaged. If it's damaged, yeah, straight to reactor with switch is something that I would actually like even more. So, you know, in serious emergency situation, when everything gets burned out, all the power, all the electricity, wiring and all that, and only the freaking reactor is working, we can use the reactor to power up the guns, at least so they get some power out of it. Yeah, limited guns even with power down, to keep it from being OP or a death sentence, exactly. There's just one question here. Should we use one single supercapacitor or two? Because if we are fighting a Black Moloch, we don't have to fire many guns at once. Unless we are swarmed from all the sides, but I don't remember we've been in that kind of situation. Plus, I think that... boy, it would be too OP. But yeah, I would definitely go for a straight hook to the reactor with a switch in the captain's quarters, like emergency fire system on. 5 connections max. Ah, okay. Well, we do have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Okay. So we'll need to, you know what we could do? Reduce. We could reduce the max, no, not the max out, the capacity. We could reduce the capacity down to 10. Let's check how much do we have here. 20. So we could reduce the capacity down to 10, huh? I think it would be best if we reduce the capacity down to 10. So we won't have too much power, because oops. Black Molochs are supposed to propose a threat. Might require some testing, yeah. Now, can we hook this up through the relay? Ooh, I think we can. Will relay get the power through? And all I need to do is have the relay come on, why did this happen? Oh, for sake. Select the supercapacitor. Let's say we put in a relay. Can we set state with this one, or is this just for power? I always forget. Power in, power out. Signal in, toggle state. That's what we do. Or actually set state. On or off. And I just turn on or turn off the relay as the captain. And that should actually send the power straight through or cut it. Can't relay from cap to gun. Can relay to cap input. Oh, you know what I'm talking about relaying? I'm talking about making a button here. Ooh, that's a big button. Actually, this I think is the switch. Yeah, that's the switch. Either it's on or off. This is called how? Switch. Yeah, switch. And that one sets the state. Oh, why cannot I move you around? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is the editor so retarded? For fuck's sake. Okay, now it works. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna place it later on. So I just switch this on or off, and all it does it is switches on or off the relay. So let's see. Wire. Actually, what we do here is power out. Oh, it can only power out one. Change of plan, guys. It ain't gonna work. We cannot send more than one connection from the reactor out. How the heck could we do that then? Yeah, like I said, with the battery, let me have a short little time. With a battery, that is cannot be EMP'd. God damn it. I don't see any other option, to be honest. And a switch to turn the whole system on. You can make turbo invulnerable to EMP. Yeah, but I'm not that keen on doing that. It's a big battery with a lot of stored power. We cannot connect more than one connection out of reactor. Just cannot get more than one wire out. That's it. And if you connect these to the guns, it's gonna be too OP. The guns will have too much power. This one has 4000. And the native battery, I think it has 2000. Where did that battery go? I don't know. Vanilla battery has 2000 capacity. It's going to the junction boxes, to the whole junction boxes system, and then it's beeline through from bottom right to bottom left, and then up here and that way. That's how the wiring system is beeline. It goes from the reactor. You can see reactor is here. We could hook it out from there. But the thing is that this junction box is also fried. So we either have the energy already stored and we just flip the switch to use that energy that is still up on the sub, you know, kind of safe from the EMP, and use that system to switch the guns to and fire. No way, Kirth. Unless I could make unless I could put in a relay component, but the problem with the relay component is that the whole ship's gonna be flickering. It's just not gonna work out. I think this is also has some sort of a max, how much power we can push through and all that. Overload voltage, we can overload that as well, I guess. Fire probability. You just have to do it the way it is done, otherwise the sub will not work. So reactor is used up. We cannot get this in between. But I am thinking about putting that battery in and hooking the whole system. Let's put you there for the time. Well, we could put it... crap. Let's put it there for the time being. Also, I don't know how much 2000 power actually is, how much capacity that means. Will it refill the supercapacitors or not? I really don't know. Have no idea how much power the supercapacitors actually use. We have them here, supercap. These are capacitors 1, 2 and 3. So they are all hooked to the supercapacitors, I think. Yeah, supercapacitor charging dock. Junction box, junction box. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Supercapacitor power in and supercapacitor power in. Yeah, these are the supercapacitors. Relay component power in. Okay. But it's also, we'll have to switch a lot of things with one single switch. It means switching this system on to send it into the guns. I think that's just the power then. Can they actually get two powers in? They can. Okay, at least that. Oh, toggle light, set light. Interesting. Hey, there's just a second. So no way to split it between the reactor and jack. Yeah, this is not very interesting. Like two snails screwing. What the heck, Chili? Have you been smoking something there, mate? So capacitors use 20 versus 2000 in battery. So we need like a small little battery or what? Do the guns really use that small amount of power? Okay, then we're gonna go down to 500. Max output is gonna be 500, so it can empty out like plop. Max recharge speed, we'll leave it at 500. Recharge speed needs to be set to 100, I think. So it's gonna be the slider is up at 100. No, that's 2000. Oh, damn it. But it's gonna fill up in no time. And because it's a small battery, we can make it smaller visually as well. Like that. So we can plop the battery here. Damn, it looks like crap. They charge slow. Isn't there a generator you can use in emergency? We are talking about black Molochs. So when we get attacked by a black Moloch, it fries all the power. The junction boxes, everything gets fried immediately, pretty much immediately. So we lose all power. So we just want to make an emergency system where all the power is fried up, so we have at least something to fire the guns for a short while and fend off the Moloch. So 2 supercapacitors, which means we can hook up all the guns. I did put the capacity to half of its, let's say, native or original power. So these are kind of weak, or let's say holding half less than the native ones. Plus we made the battery very small on capacity, 4 times smaller than native battery. And max recharge speed, yeah, this one's kind of slow, but I think it's fine. It's not gonna be an issue. I have the batteries fill here way slower. Some are at 200. This one's 1000, then it's 500 and 1000. 500, the other one must be 1000 then. Yeah. Engineering is very slow, 500. Ballast pumps 1000, so the ballast pumps use up 900. If all 3 are pumping, that's why we have 100, so it's a little bit of a backup there. Maybe put the switch relay after mini battery. Wait a second. Charge super slow. Well, if we make this one 100, it's gonna fill up 5 times slower than the ordinary one. Maybe put the switch relay after mini battery. We have to have the battery filled up and ready when the Moloch arrives. And I'm also worried, well, actually it's not gonna fry this one up. We have to have this system filled up. You know, when the Moloch arrives, everything's gonna be fried, so we won't be able to fill up this system in that case. We have to have it ready. The idea is mini batteries being charged always. Yeah, okay, I agree with that, and it's gonna be filled from the from this battery, from the big battery. That's how we're gonna hook that one up. So from the turbo engine battery, we're gonna fill up the small little battery. Power out, power in, power out, power in, power up, power out, power in, and then we have to hook. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set, well, actually they need to be it's not like this one should cover the top 3 ones and this one should cover the lower 3 ones, because usually the Moloch is gonna be on one side, which means one, two, Can we kind of connect these two together? Can we give a power out and get into power in here? Is that gonna work out? Oh yeah, I forgot to send it through a relay here. Power in. Power out, relay, power in. Power out and power in here. Can we connect these two together? Does anybody know? From power in to power out and vice versa. Like, okay, power out to power in and power in to power out. I think that each and every one is hooked to 2 guns. No, this one's only hooked to railgun. Oh, that one's mine. Okay. Coil gun, coil gun, coil gun, coil gun. Electrical discharge coils. Oh, I've hooked the coils to... Okay, that's as well. Well, try it. I know I can do that, but I just don't know if it's gonna work out. Oh, come on. Not the blue one. If we're talking power, we're talking this one. E, power in. Power out. Power in. So we kind of make it into one. There is little points. His battery has way more power. It has 500. Oh yeah, okay. I get it, silly. I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Still, we're gonna leave it as it is. Then I'm just gonna hook these 3 to the top one. Top ones. Power in. So we'll have at least some sort of an emergency thingy. Why is there only one power out? Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay, it goes to the supercapacitor, that's fine. Power in. out, power in, power out. Where's the third gun? Power in. The relay is not connected yet. This one's gonna be off by default. It needs to be off by default. And I'm just gonna set state with the switch. So we're gonna have a switch. This one. No, not the green one. This one. Signal out. Relay. Toggle state, or actually set state. So is toggle, so it's either 1 or 0. Flicker is on. I don't know if this one should be on or not. Vulnerable to EMP. We're gonna turn this one off. Light component is on. Light component is on. Controller. Oops. I think this is right. Pretty sure you need to wire a relay between battery and caps. No, this one just fills the battery up, and then the caps will automatically be full as well. Because there's just power out. Charge percentage. We need the charge percentage. Oh, come on. Oh, god damn it. I click on ID card and it doesn't select it. For fuck's sake. Where the heck did that ID card got me? Jesus, fuck this game. Just a second. I'm just trying to copy paste this freaking text display. Okay, I've copied it 1,000,000 times. For fuck's sake. Because I want to have a number there of how full it is, so we'll know. Is this in line? Yeah, it is. Oh, and you are not in line. Just a second there, it's set state. Okay, set state. Wait, but there, where is that going? Set state to relay component. State out, so we know if it's on or off. Hi there, Oblivious Puppy. Thanks for helping out. There's two on top of each other at the sonar. Oh. Which one is the one we have to delete? Thanks, mate. How did you see that? Yeah, man, this is something that makes I mean, I found a lot of stuff, you know, especially wires were behind things, because when I was wiring the sub up, of course it was the first time I was doing that, you know, wires got stuck behind. A lot of wires were actually placed behind things, and then some of them dropped on the floor and were visible, but some got stuck on the sub, and it starts to lag and all that. Alrighty, so I think the whole system is right, I mean, is set up right now. There's gonna be quite a lot of work for the engineers at the back here. Not just the engines, but there's two new capacitors that will need fixing. These parts do flood a lot of times. If we get attacked, they usually flood from the top. If I make a mistake and, you know, bump the sub, usually this is the part that gets that starts to flood. But yeah, this is gonna be Silly's growing room, so he's gonna have quick access to this if needs to be. Never. Yeah, puppy express. Exactly. I mean, I've seen people doing interesting stuff, you know, make the bumpers on the sub, so you actually couldn't hit with the sub, and it's pretty easy to make because it's indestructible. They made like landing gear, you know, stuff like that, and bumpers all around. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for the emergency system. We just need to set to get the wires. Oh, come on, wiring mode. That's it for this wire. Where is it going to? Oh crap. Okay, it needs to come from the bottom, or we could, you know what we could do? Yeah, it's exactly what we're gonna do. Put it there. This light is gonna go there as well. This one goes up, and then we can set all of these wires to go up. And I'm gonna put them into that, I don't know, channel thingy, not sure how it's called. Lucky for us, the wires don't get destroyed. Next one. Is there really going to be here? Yeah, it's gonna be now. That's fine. Yeah, imagine if wiring took water damage, then all the wires would be wired through here, through this intersection in between. But if that would blow up, oh boy. So which one is it? Let's go from the target out. I think this is already more or less hidden. Nah, it's not. So it's this wire sticking out. Nah, this is not good either. Ah, okay. Except... okay, this should do. This should do. How's that thing called? Cable holder. The cable holder. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that should do it. Good. Where are you going? The green one. The green one goes to the command room, which means we should kind of try and get it here. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could take it up here as well. That's it. Holy crap almighty, look at that. You... Eesh, okay, you go back. And down. And there. That should do it. Now these go down south, down south, down to the bottom of the sub. This one's not aligned. Alrighty, that's the one. That's it. And that should do it. Any other wires sticking anywhere? That's fine. Up in the command room. Oof. There's just one thing we need to set. Color 255. Color 255. That's fine. Vulnerable to EMP. Okay, that one can be vulnerable to EMP. Or let's turn that off. Let's turn is on. Should this one be on? I think it needs to be on. No, it's a light component controller. Where's the vulnerable to EMP? Okay, fine. This one can stay vulnerable to EMP. Let's turn that off as well. How are we gonna call that one? EMP, we have like 7 letters, because 6 would probably be better. Check that wire below. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. EM caps. Damn silly, you've been thinking this one ahead. Holy crap almighty, I think that's good. Emergency capacitors. Yeah, thanks, good. I've been thinking about it. It's not sticking out because this one, I had to put the artifact sprite closer in front, so it's actually in front of oh boy, the rest of the stuff. Oh, it is 900. Oh well, fine. Anyway, you can see this red thingy. It's not in line, but you can see the cable holder. So when you open the doors, that's how far I went with working on this sub. When you open the doors, there are doors where the cables go through, and there are doors where the cables don't go through, not a single one. So where the doors, where the cables go through the doors, you'll see a cable holder. So it looks nice even when the doors are open. Anyway, I think we're ready and set, though. This cable holder would look better if it would go down. But then we have to get the cables all around the freaking sub. Plus, I've used only black cables at the back, so it wouldn't be... you can see the black one here in the cable holder. But anyway, this time we've used some red. I'm missing something here. Constantly thinking what I should put there. Now I guess Silly's gonna be performing some tests on the subjects. Where's the decorative? I do really do like those I don't know how they are called, let me find it. Yeah, these decals. This one's big. What about you? This one looks like I don't know, somebody's messing around with someone's brains. Scale. Which one am I fixing now? $250. Good. So yeah, now it's a bit more stuff up on the wall, so it doesn't look that empty. So, the lungs, the head, and the guts. I think you have everything up there. Silly? Because I think it stops the mini battery from filling up. Yes, exactly. Oh. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've set it up so I set the whole system on and it's gonna start filling up the power, but we shouldn't worry about that. Actually, oh god damn it, I've already set the wires. So yeah, the guns will always be using power from this emergency system as well. We need to make relays. Oh boy, I mean relays. I should actually power out should go to the relay. Yeah, power out should go to the relay. This coil gun power should go to relay. But here's the issue. If we make one relay and hook 3 guns on it, I don't know how effective that system's gonna be. Relay between battery and... Yeah, okay, relay between battery and supercapacitors. Wait a second. Oh. Let's say we make 2 relays, because we can only hook 5. Well, actually, we can make just one. So relay from the battery. I'm not quite getting this. So power out that goes to supercapacitors should actually go to the relay station. Is that what you mean? Battery out to relay in. Yeah, okay. Oh why, oh why? Power out. Power in. Power out. Power in. Okay, fine, that's power out. Power in. So that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, and now we switch off this relay. And this one's pretty much useless, right? Yeah, the battery is always gonna be filled. It's always gonna fill out as long as we have some power in this battery. It's gonna fill up, it's gonna stay filled up unless it's breaks by water or anything else except the EMP. And then we just let the power into the supercapacitors. Either we let it in or not. Yeah, and when all power is out, we send the battery to the caps. Just drag the control wires from old relay. Yep, exactly. So set state. Now how can I take it into my hand, for example? Yeah, what do I do to have it in my hand? How can I switch it to somewhere else? Yeah, I did drop from connection, but is it now right click, left click? Now I cannot select the wire. Fuck that. I've never been able to figure it out. Just doesn't work. For fuck's sake. Get me the black wire. Why isn't this one working? Yeah, it just doesn't work. Double click on relay. Okay. So, did we have that set state or state out? I cannot remember anymore. State out. Black wire. State out. Oof. Okay, I think we can get rid of this relay now, right? Power in from battery, power out to battery. Yeah, we can get rid of this one. Did we set this one out? Power in comes from battery, power out goes to supercapacitors. Yeah, we can get rid of this one now. Delete. Ah! How do you know which one is the one that I want to delete? Oh, for fuck's sake. Can we undo this crap? Jesus Christ. Oh, supercapacitor power, battery power in. How can I select this missing one? Yeah, I've tried Ctrl Z and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That red wire is coming from the turbo battery, I think so. Fucking wiring, ah man. Okay, this one. It's not that one. Which one did I mess up now? Undo doesn't work. Did anybody see what was hooked to it? It was empty, didn't say anything, or I was blind. Battery power in. Okay. Power out. Power in. Relay component. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Why the heck is that red one? I really hate that. Oh, well, it will have to do. In my tasting, looping caps don't work. They stop charging. Does that have anything to do with what I'm working here on? Looping caps don't work. Ah, okay. Okay. I think that's the reason why I don't have them hooked together here either. Coil gun power in. Coil gun. Yeah, I think I remember that. Power out to supercapacitor should be out. Okay. I need a drink. And I need a short little toot time. So I think we have this system now in and ready to be fired or actually used when we meet the Black Moloch. Plus you need to go down one, cause I don't want to see the wires. Oops. Good. That's it. What's next on the list? Chain gun, choose through hull like through paper. Yeah, man, that's. I hope we'll be able to upgrade the turrets during the campaign. At least I hope so. Set minimum voltage to 0.1 in fabs powered by battery next to reactor. This should stop them from getting stuck out of power. No, we don't want that. We want them to be out of power if we are building too much. That's the whole point, or I can just set the reactor up to 20,000 and it's not gonna need power anymore. I've deliberately made this system so you have to watch what you're building. I mean, watch what you're building. There's always enough power. It's extremely rare that it runs out. Unless this battery can constantly fill the medical bay. It has the same range of filling up. Actually, recharge speed is 200. And this one uses 100 unless they've changed it. Yeah, power consumption is 100, so even constantly using the medical fabricator will get this battery filling up. I mean, this battery will still fill up, even though quite slow. And there's 2000 power still stored for this fabricator, which uses 1000, at least it used to in the good old times. It only 500. Wait a second. 500, then this one uses 1000. something was using 1,000, then it's most likely the oxygen generator. Yeah, the oxygen generator uses 1,000. It's not just for cargo Rex, it's also this one. This is a unit load device which can hold up a whole bunch of crates. Cargo container. So we can do the new missions as well, yeah, Kilth? We've got rid of a lot of steel cabinets. There's only 2 now, the large ones, but I've put this in plus this, so we see how that's gonna work out. Can also add a check for full ballast below. Ducts wire 2 and not smoke and water greater true force water percent. Holy crap, what the heck did you mean by that there, silly? If you're talking about a reactor, I'm still not sure if we would do the same system as for the growing room. The only thing here is this is now automated. The ducts are automated as far as I can remember. Here they are. The only reason why I would automate flooding the reactor room is because people were sabotaging it and it got lame. It really got lame. Could we make a sprinkler system? Make a pump up here, but that wouldn't look nice. Can we make a small pump? Airlock pump, automated bilge pump. When water is detected, the pump automatically turns on and water pumps out. Airlock pump designed to work in airlocks will only be active if the doors are shut and the airlock is flooded. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different systems, but I don't know if I should implement any. You can make the reactor not be able to overheat. And I think somebody even posted it here. Yeah, Okido actually posted it here. Simple reactor control. So what happens is, if the reactor's temperature, for example, goes to a certain number, it turns it off. That could be done. But then again, it's, you know, it just kills the gameplay. It kills the gameplay. Well, I'll sleep over it. Next thing, it's time to introduce another highlight, blah blah blah, complete character. Oh, that's actually from the developers. Move the engine relay so you can read how much power it gets. Move the engine relay. Walls. You mean this one? Yeah, okay, I get it. Where would you want me to put it? Question number 1. Up or down? I think here would be a good... Or actually, I could put it here. Below this monitor. We want it visible. Because... Silly would like to watch the power, so that's if you click on the relay station, it actually shows you this thingy. Oh crap, come on, relay. Doesn't this go behind the engine? Wait a second. Which part is visible? Oh, okay, it's fine actually. Let's just move it a little bit. Okay, this one's just for silly. I don't know, he has some sort of a fetish on engine power, I guess. But I'm fine with that. Oh! Didn't I set that up already? Or did I just go retarded? Okay, fine. Good, good. We can even change the color. Let's change the color to something. Oh boy, where the heck is it here? Sprite color. Should we make it red? Let's see how red looks like. Oops, because it's gonna be oof like crap. Ooh, no. Oh Jesus Christ Almighty! You're the one constantly complaining about not knowing if engine works. Yeah, that if the sub becomes unresponsive, you know, I usually see if the things are. I'm constantly watching if the ballast tanks are flooding properly or not. But if the sub becomes kind of unresponsive and lame and slow, then it's usually the engines. Oh boy. I'm not sure if these batteries actually go down to 0 at all. They shouldn't. This one is recharge speed 500, output 1500. So we have 1500 of recharge speed. $3,000. It uses 3,000. Holy crap, did we change these numbers? Ah, okay, yeah. As far as I know... Oh, that's the sprite over. Oh crap, this doesn't look well. Oh well, it'll have to do. We never had issue with the engines. It's also connected to junction box. If you mean the batteries are definitely connected to the junction box. Oh yeah, of course, it's up in the engines. This thingy connects to the engines. I mean, the engine junction box connects the engine batteries. Battery power out. That's one engine. And that's the other one. So yeah, any of the relay, I mean of the junction boxes that's actually burned out in front of engine, so each, I mean any of these then affects the engines. But I think that's fine. Oops. Let's see. Just noticed that damaged engine uses more power. I didn't know that. So maybe also wire the two engine batteries directly to engine relay. Add normal 1 kilowatt relay between junction box and engine relay and set minimum voltage engine to... Oh boy, I don't know what the heck we're doing here, so we're just gonna let it go. The point would be to split power intake. Aha, power intake for engine into 3 equal parts and allow it to barely function on last one standing. Ah. Nah. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but it would just make a more tedious work. We want to have engine problems with engines at one point, you know, it's not an indestructible sub. The way I was thinking when I was building this sub, more or less for each and every system, is if it's gonna be interesting for people to watch how we manage and how we do on the sub. So if we would have everything automated, I would just run it around, you guys would maybe shoot a few guns, make some ammunition, and that would be it. Second O2 tank rack near bottom airlock. Yeah, we could do that, or you know what we could do? Just pop in maybe one of these. But we could make it an oxygen. You mean this one, right? Oxygen tank shelf. We could put one of these down here. That's actually not a bad idea. But you know what will happen? People will pick up the oxygen thingies and throw them out. I'm really thinking about making a switch for this hatch where only I could lock it, so I could lock the doors and no one would be able to get in or out through this hatch unless I say, okay, go out through the bottom hatch now. So what do you think? Because we had so many trolls. Yeah, I could wire both airlocks, actually. That's even a better idea. But then people, I think, cannot go out and mine. Then no one is throwing out anything. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. And I could put a switch. Oh, this is a very large box. So I cannot make a switch here. We kinda ran out of space. I could make the switches up here. That's actually not a bad idea. So how the heck can we check this? This is a different one. So they are not the same wiring wise. Set state. Am I looking at the right thing? We're looking at the hatch with buttons. Toggle state means it's gonna be open or close, right? If we set the state, we can set it to be closed, if I understand this thing correctly. Opening speed, closing speed, toggle cooldown is open. Nope. Locked. Locked connection panels cannot be rewired again. Oh, that's not it. This one is not an airlock. This is just a hatch with buttons. The other one is an airlock because you need it to connect to the station. So this one is completely different. There are some delays. I don't even know how to wire this up properly. There's a proximity sensor. Interesting. And these are just the doors. So I could lock... I mean, nobody can open this. You cannot open this unless you actually dock with the station. Otherwise, this one cannot be open. But we could hook these doors and component. Can we actually lock these doors? Set state. Yeah, it toggles it with a button. So that means opens and closes automatically. But then we can set the state, signal out, and component signal out. So we're talking this one, signal out, custom door, custom windowed door. Oh, these are the only doors that don't have a window. Interesting. Yeah, I think all we need to do is set state on both doors, and I can lock down the whole sub so nobody can throw stuff out and be a freaking a-hole. Now, another question. Switch. Let's just make a switch here for the time being. Signal out. I don't know. I think I don't know how to wire that up. Don't put on same lock as bottom. What do you mean? Yeah, then somebody could lock us all out, if you mean that. So that's the question. Can I only set, like the captain can press this button? Made locks separate. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Or just lock bottom. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. I would like to make them separate. Still, you know, somebody who knows how to use the sub, or somebody who watches is gonna know how to turn this on or off. Yeah, lock bottom, exactly. I think the top, I can immediately see the top if there's anything wrong on the top. We always immediately knew it was just this area that was the issue, and people were going out on their own when they shouldn't go out. Got squashed and all that. I mean, they didn't know, of course, and I didn't know to who knows and who not either. So how do we hook this up now? Oh boy, I'm getting tired again, cannot think anymore. This thing can just send out the signal to the relay component. Oh, that sets the state. We need to send in, I mean, we need a component in between that's gonna say it's 0 or 1. Should just be switched to hatch. A 1 from the switch should lock it. Do you think that's gonna work? If it's gonna be here, then we should use the green wire. You think that's gonna work? Set state. Because I think that it's gonna open it, or it's gonna close it. You know what I mean? Not like keep it locked. I think we need to do the work on the buttons. Oh. Hatch with buttons, that's the one. How come usually the buttons were actually wired in somehow? Did they change that? Rewire screwdriver. Docking hatch. Auto hatch. Automated docking hatch. I think I have the automated docking hatch up here. Custom hatch, docking hatch. Maybe we had to do it custom hatch and docking hatch. The old way of doing this was combine these two together with a bunch of wiring. That's why I didn't even know how to do it on my own, and I found it and it still works. So I'm not gonna touch it because it's hooked to who knows what else. But this now is different. I cannot even but it does look different. You can see it looks different. Yeah, this one is combined of two. Docking hatch, custom hatch. Anyway, we're not using that, we're not using that, we're not using that. We're using this one. And hatch with buttons. Oh, you mean custom hatch? That's pretty much nothing we can do with this one. Toggle state, state out, set state. So that's the one. There's buttons edit. The one with buttons, so you don't have to add it on your own, because why would you have a hatch without buttons? But I don't know how buttons are hooked to it. So this is the next set state. Add component signal out, and signal out. Delay comes in and not component comes in. Honestly, I think that if we hook this up and set the state only, it's gonna either keep it open or keep it closed. And state out, I hook it up to the lamp, so you know if we have it locked or not. But I think we'll have to do more we'll have to hook in more components. I just don't know how and what we have to hook in. Signal in, motion detector, and signal out to signal 2. So motion detector, if we don't have a motion detector, we don't need an AND. Hatch with buttons. Set state. Yeah, it is set state. I just don't know how the heck we're gonna set it to be. No, it's about the buttons. We either enable the buttons so you can click them and this thing opens, or we disable the buttons and you cannot open or close the hatch. But that is not an option here, in my opinion. Check Discord. Do we have a Discord? Oh yes, we do. Make artifact pump invulnerable to EMP, maybe also add trade-offs, bigger power usage and slower to repair. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Bigger power usage. Did we ever have an issue We never had an issue because of that. We only had an issue with the fire artifact, so I'm just not gonna be... Is your sonar in gunnery wired to emergency power? Pump power? Yeah, just a second. I'll do it, silly. Artifact pumping. Sonar in gunnery wired to emergency pump power. Oh, definitely not to emergency pump power, but we could hook it up to emergency navigation backup, but I'm not gonna do that either. If you mean to emergency ballast, that could be it. Nope. Power in comes from junction box, which is powering the emergency pump powers, pumps, relay components. You know what's up with the relay component? Should go up to this one. Yeah, it does. Sonar monitor power. Sonar monitor. Ah, okay, that's the one. You know what's up with the emergency thing? Power in comes from the relay, and emergency is this part. Emergency navigation pumps. I mean power. It's these two actually. Emergency ballast pumps and navigation backup. It's these two batteries. The problem with these two batteries is people usually don't fix them up, but this is an independent system. I fill it up. It says how much power we have, and if everything goes to hell, including the reactor blows up, I can flip that on, and I have these two filling up the navigation station and the ballast pumps, so we can at least maneuver a bit, or at least try to stay buoyant. In pump power. Oh man, you lost me. Bottom left button. Which bottom left button are you talking about? Oh, you mean this one, emergency pump power. This one is for emergency pumps. Well, this one is then connected to emergency pumps, ballast pumps. So that's in case the ballast pumps go out. Yeah, that's in case the ballast pumps go out. This one's just for navigation, and that one's for ballast pumps. This one goes to relay component. I don't know which one. I wish that would... Yeah, it goes up there to this relay component. And this relay component goes to light, okay. But we toggle it on or off, so the relay toggles it on or off. Power in, emergency ballast pumps, and power out goes, it should go to the junction box power. Oh, actually, it goes through the junction box back into this junction box. Power in, pump power in. Holy crap. So sonar monitor should actually be hooked to, not to this junction power. This one box isn't in chain. Okay, okay, I get it. So the sonar monitor is actually not working properly. How the heck did I manage to hook it up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I've hooked it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we didn't have any other place to hook it to. We ran out of junction boxes. But it was always working. How the heck was it always working? How the heck did you spot that? We could go and... Oh, I don't want to hook it in front of the batteries. That would be a bad idea. How much power does this thing use? But it was always working. The sonar monitor, I think it uses 100. Yeah, it uses 100. That's not that much. So the emergency ballast pumps are actually not on the B line. I mean, not in the power line, the B line of the junction boxes. Because the relay component power out comes in. God damn it, I cannot even remember. How do we fill up the batteries? Where does the power in come from? Junction box power. Okay, so it comes from this junction box. Power out goes to the next junction box. Actually, to the relay component that we turn on or off. We set the state. And if that's the case, we set it on. The power is led through the emergency ballast junction box. Okay, so sonar monitor. Will have to be hooked to the batteries then. Oh my god. Okay, let me just set this cable up. Yeah, probably a lot of stuff has changed in regards to wires in this game. Let's hope they've simplified something, because this is getting, I mean, this can be extremely tedious. I mean, it is extremely tedious. God damn it. Oh, well, it's fine. Super caps only use, so you can just split the 6 caps between 2 relays. Okay, so switch is check component. Check component on door state. God damn it. Let me save this for the time being. Super capacitors only use 20 kilowatts each, so you can just split the 6 capacitors between 2 relays. How many relays do I have? Oh, okay. Like a relay power in and relay, and we hook 3 up for power and the other 3 up for power. They all go to junction. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I mean, I get it. This is how we could get free. Yeah, alrighty then, that sounds good to me. Supercapacitors, power in, so charging dock. Oh boy, what's a charging dock? Ah, okay, for batteries. Oh, you know what I need? I need a charging dock up here. Where is the charging dock? There was one in engineering here. Though we usually use the batteries, so we actually don't need the charging docks anymore. I don't know if anybody's using this one. And there's another charging dock up here. Now this one was in use. This one was in use, but I need my own for the small sonar thingy. So I could put it up here. Okay, so we're talking relay. Let's put 2 relay components. That's gonna be like crap before the cables come in. Still. We can make a big, fatty, juicy cable holder, which is too big. Eek. Let's say we do that. We do that. Oh, for fuck's sake, I cannot click off. Just want to make it look, you know, awesome. You can do 4 on left, 2 on right, and put relays in floor. Yeah, I know you can put, I know I can put them. You only need 2 or even 1 connections. I would like to make 3 and 3. That's it, no complicating here. Just thinking how I'm gonna hook this up. Yeah, we're really gonna put them into the walls. I think that's the best option. Because there's already enough cables here. Alrighty, let's go with blue wires. First of all, we need to get rid of all power ins. I know that doing it this way through the relay stations in the past was just a no-go, and I hope they didn't, I hope they fixed the relays, because sometimes things just didn't work out. What kind of wires are we gonna use? This one's for power, so we're gonna use that one. Power in, power out, power in, power out. No. Power in, power out, power in. Oh, no. Power out. out. Now we need to hook you to capacitors. One should be free. Power in, capacitors, power out. Now we don't need capacitors 3 and 4. What is hooked into here? Junction box and junction box. So this one's completely free now. Capacitors 2 goes to relay component power in. Relay component power in. Which one is that? Oh boy, who knows? To that one. Okay. What do you do? Power in, power out, relay component power out. Toggle state of what? Water discharge. Why do we even need this to be hooked up to power? Do duct blocks... oh! The relay component itself needs power, right? No, I'm just saying, who needs power? It's the relay component itself that needs power. Plus, okay, let's say the light. But that's why it is hooked to the power. Okay, fine. Let's put walls back in. The rest is fine. Well, actually, it's not fine. So you're gonna go straight up. Yeah, this is all a wall, so it won't be visible. Yeah, well, time to do some fixing, I guess. There's so many wires on this freaking sub that it's pretty much impossible to fix it all. Well, we're gonna leave a double one here, though, you know, it doesn't look like... Okay. So this one's now free, right? Which one's free? Cap 2 is free. Yeah, I couldn't get this over. Yeah, then it doesn't look properly. I've been messing around with this for days. Anyway, let's save that. So, how much does a docking station use? I think this one uses quite a lot of power. Yeah, 200. That's a lot. I don't know if it's using it, if it's just there, or it starts using it when you put a battery in. Because if we put it here, charging dock, where's this other relay going? Probably to the other ducts. Does anybody see where the other relay is going? Is it this one? For fuck's sake, you cannot tell. Or is it somewhere here? Yeah, I really cannot tell. Emergency lights. When I was building this sub up, you know, I knew how much power we are taking away. So I said 6,000 comes here. And then this relay is gonna use up, I don't know, 8,000. Because one of the first one is definitely where this is hooked up. Okay. So, you know, it was like we still have 5,000 left. 4,700 blah 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 blah. Now if with time, this is version 3, we've changed a lot of things around, and primarily we've added new things onto the power grid, using up more power before it gets to the engines and the turbo engines. And currently I'm thinking about putting in another charging dock. A personal charging dock up here just for me, more or less, because I'm the one who constantly needs batteries. And I'm gonna do that. But here, this is the question that I've asked before. Will this charging dock constantly use 200 power, or only when there's a battery stuck inside? And when the battery is filled up, will it stop using power? You know? Yeah, I mean, you can use it if you want to. But the question is if this thing is gonna be using up power or not. Okay, black wire it is. Power in. We're gonna send you to an empty one. Power out. Oops. Damn it. Okay. No. Oh, there's more. Okay. Fine, it's not visible. So we have another charging dock in. Even more pressure on the freaking reactor there. But it's gonna be a bigger incentive for us to invest into a stronger reactor, which I've actually done as soon as we could. Actually, it was one of the first things that we've upgraded up on the sub, and using less fuel. Because if you remember, we were using the if we were using uranium rods, we couldn't generate enough power, so we were constantly using the other one. Cannot remember the black ones. But maybe we could use 3 uranium rods at once. Yeah, thorium. Okay, so we've set the supercapacitors. Now the thing that Silly said told me to look at the Discord. So switch check component. Switch. I don't know if this button is gonna work. Well, anyway, switch, check component. Where should we put the check component? Up with the captain or down here? I think we're gonna put it there. Check component. Check component output 0 false null door state. Okay. Without silly, we wouldn't get anywhere. Oh, wires, walls. We're gonna plop the component there. Good, good. Let's do that. Door state, so set state, and signal needs to be 0 and 1. Output 0, false, so output 0, false, null, 0. Okay, target once, I mean 1. Aha, so if we switch, okay, if we turn the switch like on, it's gonna keep 0. That means close. If I don't get it, I don't know how to explain it, for the fuck's sake. Anyway, sorry about swearing, but that's life. We'll use the green one because it's not gonna be that visible here. Signal out goes into signal in. Switch to check component. Probably it's a signal in, right? Or is it set something? False nothing, on false no signal. Signal in. Yes, okay, signal in. Signal check component. False. Oh, false is like nothing. Keep it empty. Yeah, okay. I still don't understand why, how this works. It's just not my logic. I'm not an electrician or whatever. You have to be for this. What the heck? These doors are not aligned. Holy moly, I didn't know that. Oops. Back in the good old days, you actually didn't have the option to hold shift, and you could only, it was only snapping to the grid, so you could never place the wires in a straight line. There was always a bit of a meh, incline, decline, whatever. Needs more wires there. So when pressed, force lock, otherwise do nothing. Okay. Okay. This one looks like me. It goes down into a duct thingy. So where should we put this button? Ideally it should be here, because that's where the submarine thingy is. I mean, that's where the thingy is up on the submarine. Oh boy, the hatch. But I think we're not gonna be pressing this one too many times. Yeah, Kill, definitely. The bottom hatch works 1,000,000%. It's the same as it was before. Didn't change anything. I don't know why it works, but it always worked. I mean, if it worked in the previous campaign, it's gonna work now as well. It's still the same, you know, it's the same. I just moved it a bit based on your design, so if it doesn't work, it's gonna be your fault. Yeah, it's fine, who cares? We don't want people to throw things out of the bottom hatch, through the bottom hatch anyway, so it's if it doesn't work, it's even better for us. Alrighty, boys. I really don't like how this looks, to be honest. So oh, yeah, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same. Oh, the hell with it. This is definitely not in the middle. There's so many stuff, you know. Damn it, this really looks ugly. No, definitely not. We also need to put this somewhere. That's gonna be, oh, perfect. B hatch lock. But this really looks like crap, doesn't it? We need a bigger button. I mean, a button. Yeah, the cables now are fucked. Okay. Can I please grab you? Put you in the middle. Oh boy, this is a big lock. Now we don't know if it's locked or not, right? So we have to put in a lamp. Oh, don't tell me to... Okay. Where do we hook it to the set state? Do we actually... Can we actually know? State out. We do have a state out. So this will toggle state, set color. Which one? I only want it to be red when we have this locked. So that's gonna be two colors, right? This way it will tell whether the door is open. That's true. That's true. It has to be hooked to a button. Signal out. And that's the set state then, right? Which one should I wire? I want the light to not be on. I mean, I only want the light to be turned red in case we have the lock on. So I think we need to set the color. We have to set the color. Light component. That's it. So if we turn this on, it's gonna be a red color, which means the bottom hatch is locked. I think that's it. I'm still not 100% sure. So most of the time I'm gonna keep it locked, most likely. Well, actually, we definitely will. Anybody can press this though. But I will immediately know because of the light. So if anybody is gonna be pressing the buttons, it's gonna be a oh boy, how's it called? A band hammer is gonna come down on him. What do you mean you can change that if you want? Like only the captain can press this button, if that's what you mean. I'm not gonna change that. We'll just leave it, because I can immediately spot if somebody's gonna be messing around with this. You know, I already know who the troll is, so just get banned and that's it. Go fuck yourself. Done deal with that. Anything else we need to do? Super capsule. Okay. Any other ideas? I thought you've posted something about how to make Oh, then I've missed that. Nah. How to work on characters. Ooh. Delete that. Delete that and save it. Preview image. Create, because there's new things inside. It's a deep diver, 35,000K. We'll do that. So, what else? What else? I think this is gonna be it for today. At least, yeah. Holy crap, it's already... Damn, time flies. Oh, life sucks. Yeah, well, like usually, I'm working tomorrow morning. So we'll have to end the stream here, because it's getting late. There is one thing that I would like to have here, and that is some sort of a cabinet where we could store the explosives, which are then put up on the shelves. Now, I've been storing explosives up here, but it's only me who has the access to these two cabinets. So how could we solve that one? We don't have the space for like a cabinet. Is there a way we could do that? Oh, toxin cabinet. Oh, that's the legacy. Okay, fine, we're not gonna use those. Small diving gear cabinet. Large diving gear cabinet. Oh, that's probably pre-made. So yeah, how could we get something to be able to have ammunition, I mean explosives close by? Maybe we could store it here then. Medium steel cabin, though explosive, storing explosive close to the nuclear reactor. Yeah, this is actually not a bad idea. In crate inside fab. You know what? I'm gonna make this storage and put kind of explosive on it. Oh yeah, medical cabinet. I think I have an idea. Medicine cabinet. Yeah, that's gonna fit. We're gonna scale it down to 0.9 or 0.8. We're gonna scale it down to 0.8. Where are the stickers? Because there should be explosives somewhere. Decorative. Oh. Though here's the question, if somebody blows something up, will this explode which is already stored in the cabinet or not? Because I know if it's in the safe, it is safe. But if it's in the small cabinet, I don't know if it's gonna blow up or not. Now we should get an explosive somewhere here. Oh, don't tell me there's no explosive thingy, because there is one. Yeah, the nuclear sign is there. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I saw that triangle with explosion, kind of explosive stuff on. Oh, I guess I didn't. Not in the structure thingy. Not in the decorative thingy then. Jesus Christ. I was sure there's a sign for explosives as the same as it is here. Oh, crap almighty. Graffiti, nothing close to being explosive. I used this icon, I used this icon, and this one. No explosives. Well, that's disappointing. Damn it. Now we cannot put that over electrical material miscellaneous. Oh, yeah, okay, here it is. This is where I saw it, but we cannot put it up on like a label. Darn it. Nothing looks like an explosive. Wrecked. Item assemblies. Legacy. Something that we won't use for sure. Darn it. What if we make a label? Just a label. Airlock, command, engine, label. Ooh. I just try something explosive. Nah, it's not gonna work out. Nich. Then we don't need a medical thingy here either. Though still better a medical medicine cabinet than a weapons holder. How could I change these to? I really ran out of ideas. Maybe we'll just have to tell people to store explosives here in the medical cabinet. Because the labels look like crap, to be honest. This one looks good. but in general the labels look like crap. Like this master, but I just cannot do anything otherwise. I mean, you can change the text color. Okay, fine. But wait a second. Something changes up here. Yeah, I don't know. These labels were always a big issue. So we're just not gonna mess around with that anymore. Maybe next time. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna end it for the day because it's getting late. I need to rest for tomorrow. So we are getting closer to start a new campaign. Everybody's welcome, like we said many times. Trolls do get a lifetime ban. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that we actually have to do on the sub, but any ideas are welcome on the Discord channel. On our Discord channel, it's primarily been made because of Barotrauma, and there's a lot of good people here on the Discord channel helping out and playing. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the ideas and everything again. But if if there are going to be no more ideas and nothing new, we might start the campaign next week. Ooh. That might be interesting. So yeah, don't forget on Baro Mondays, guys. Don't forget on Baro Mondays. We're gonna get this campaign going on soon. And yeah, until then, thanks for being here. Stay safe and stay awesome, everybody, and see you again same time, same channel, hopefully tomorrow. Lights out.